So this is the water wagon. The idea is we just have an IBC tote sitting on top of a running gear that we bought off of, oh, I don't remember, Harbor Freight or Northern Tool or one of those. We just did two 2x6s as the basically the beams, bolted them, one of the keys to the running gear. So we only screw it onto one corner, opposite corners. So this one is not screwed on. It had a rope on it that you can see is come off. But the idea is that allows, if we hit a hole in this one, it allows it to flex and that not to break. We have the conversion from IBC threads to down to PVC. I'm going to tape that and then build this little extension because the sheep would always mess with that. So that's been an ongoing problem. We plumbed it up here to this float, and it's been sitting for a few months. You can see the water is nasty right now, but usually that water is as clean as the water inside the IBC tote. The issue we had is if you look inside of here, if this will let me show you inside of here. See just how much algae there is down there. And so this has been sitting in the summer sunshine for about 6 weeks, just with just a little bit of water, and you can see all that algae. So the algae gets clogged in the little nozzle here, and it doesn't allow this to fill up. And so what ends up happening, what we ended up doing is putting this thing on. It was just a little bit too short, so we kind of made it work for a little while, but then we realized we need to do something else. So what I have now, I'm going to add to it tonight. So I bought this filter, so that's going to be in line right here. Whenever we get algae in there, we can just unscrew that screen and clean that off. What we need to do though is get this tank, so hopefully that's just about right. I might have to put an extension on one of those, a little bit of PVC, but I can do that. And what we need to do now is just get this tank all the way cleaned out. So if I open this valve right here, get a little bit of water. My guess is if I pull this off, we'll get even more, and we'll probably get a lot of that green stuff to come out. That algae will come pouring out. All right, Ava's gonna try to fish the algae out with this little rig. Yeah. Oh yeah, put the algae in there. That's a good idea. So we tried that shepherd's crook and it didn't work. So we got that little kid's rake. We tried to wash it out and it didn't come. Ugh, nasty. We used to put a little bit of bleach in there, and that kept it from.
What if you put like? Oh, sorry.
But then but if you put the bleach in, then the sheep have to drink it.
What if you put almost like a cast in?
Oh, could do that. I don't think it has to all be out, as long as you get most of it, because then we'll fill it up with water.
I know, but it just feels like there's like some way you can get it all out.
ready to go to work. This is the other thing I was going to show. This is a solar panel we have on here. This was one we had for a shallow well. We ended up abandoning. So it's got a battery, an inverter. It's kind of an Amazon special from several years ago. The reason why we mounted it on here is because we had heat tape that came down here. So in the winter time, we could turn it on. We charge the solar panel all day, and then the heat tape would run at night. The reality is, if it got, if it was like 30 degrees, this helped. If it got much below that, we went ahead and froze everything. And so this thing just doesn't work in the winter time. It is nice sometimes to have power. You can charge a dog collar or something like that when you're out in the field, so we left it on there. But I probably need to lift that up, and I'd like to make a little platform right there for the dogs to lay on, that hopefully the sheep won't mess with them on. So we're gonna fill up the water, and then we'll, while it's filling up, we'll go move the sheep, and then we'll come back and when the water's full and move it down for them. We always have to do this because the power from the hose will blow it right out of the hole. There we go. Take our beautiful algae away. Be good plant food. When we fill it up, I think a lot of the algae will float. All right, ready? All right, the sheep are in their new field. We got the dogs put in their new field with the collars. And you can see the water wagon is about maybe 3/4 full. This little mule only has so much towing capacity, and we've got to drive down a steep hill. So I'm always worried that it's gonna push me down the hill. So we haven't ever had a big problem, but I try not to take it down all the way full. Bianca knows something's going on back there. So I think I paid $400 total for the running gear, maybe $450, I can't remember. This tire right here is 96 mounted on the rim. These front two tires had completely blown out, and I replaced them with just new tires, new rims. So that's $200 just in tires up there. These back here blew out a long time ago. The tires that came on the running gear were really, really cheap. And so I bought good tires and put them on the old rims. And those rims are so cheap. After doing those two, I realized I'm better off just replacing it with good rims. One of the issues I have is that the weight is carried on the back of this thing, or a lot of the weight is. So one day when it's empty, I keep meaning to switch the tires, put the good tires on the back and the bad tires in the front. Of course, I forgot to do it this time, and it's too late now once we got all that weight in there. So, kind of stuck. A couple times I've tried to get up this hill, but it's died, run out of steam just before I get up the hill.